I'm just waiting. If you saw Gabriel, I whispered you a question.
Ah,
That's been flying around between people, and I don't have answer for that. Because technically speaking, considering they are, well, Necrons activated, then they can be considered Necron tech systems.
That's what we're talking about. It's not that exactly, but it's part of his suite of stuff.
But yeah, if you're using an MIU, you get +10 to basically everything tech involved you're doing. Which is why Zanny Boy has one. Just in case. What is it? +10 to tech stuff, +10 to logic, inquiry.
So yes, are you? Do I have an answer for the stuff I asked for? Or?
Okay, I got the answer. So if you can go, instead of the entire bundle, if you can go one at a time, so I can...
First of all, I want access to pick feeds. If there's anyone or anything on the platform and the pick feeds are still intact, I want to know about it. I also want to know...
There are some pick feeds. So there is a bad news and a good news. Bad news is that you try to access them and the pick feeds and recorders are like destroyed in the most vital area, so that like control centers, power generators, etc., rooms like that, they have like, they negated the camera coverage, they like destroyed it completely.
Okay, in that case, the backlog pick feed recordings, stuff that was recorded, unless they destroyed the archives. Okay.
And but the good news is they have good news is that some cameras are surviving actually, and they are like showing mostly like hallways, some common, but they are enough that you are able to spot some of the patrols that are going in like different sections, so you can have like some idea where 1 or 2 or 3 patrols are going. And I think you can also give me an awareness.
Actually I won't get a bonuses for this because I'm doing it from afar, so I won't do super well in this. Yeah, unfortunately. Actually, what kind of awareness test is it? What's it based on?
Looking through. If you succeeded, you would basically see their not logo but like insignia, like dynasty emblem, and then later it would allow you to make a roll to see who the fuck these guys are. But it was based on like technically sight, because you were looking at stuff through camera, through picked feed.
Yeah, so yeah, I just failed at that.
Yeah, you are possibly unable to get the proper angle, or the surviving camera is like somewhat blurry, etc. Stuff like that. Okay, what's the second question issue?
I want to try to control the platform's weapons. See if I can get control of them. I doubt I can, but it's worth a shot.
Give me a moment. Let me see. Okay, so that's this guy. Okay. Give me a moment, I'm just checking one thing. Not this. God damn it, something mostly acquired too. Oh, technically this. Something that gives him intelligence. Okay, so let's say he will be using that. I should have did that earlier, but anyways. Yeah, trying to take over wretch control of some of the weapons, because for some of them I'm gonna flat out say that's not possible really, but some of the like weapons like flak cannons, something like that, they're really possible. So I'm gonna okay, he has a fate point, he can spend it. Wow. Okay, and you can make your tech use check, which will probably succeed because he didn't get that many degrees of success.
Thank you. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, most definitely.
Damn.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we are
yeah,
feeling that you are able to take over some of the flak cannons. Basically, you have enough firepower that you can damage, disable a lot of anti-boarding, anti-air defenses. You don't have control of the biggest guns, like the massive cannons. But
the flak will be useful for clearing our entry. So.
I mean, you are already inside the defense platform.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yes,
okay,
you are not in the ship. You went through a tube. You are in the platform itself. And before we go to another thing that you want to go, obviously somebody responds, and you are faced with intensified. So would I decide, Gabriel, regarding classes, would I decide the difficulty, or it would be the same, like the attacker makes his roll and then the defender makes his with tech use?
It might just be basically an opposed tech use test. Whoever gets higher wins. If I'm dealing with another person's actions, then yeah, it would be basically opposed.
It can work like that. Okay.
I still get all my bonuses. Oh, I did not roll well. That's unfortunate.
Only a plus 40.
Yes.
I would think you would have more than that. What are you factoring into that 40, Demko?
The 10 from machine empathy, the plus 20 from a natural intelligence, the plus 10 from my what's it called? Oh no, there should be another degree of success there. It's plus. I get plus 50. He's right. I missed one.
Okay, so it's 6.3.
6.3. Yeah.
Probably not going to be enough with the other guy rolling 15, but I'm trying.
6.3. All right. For a moment, for this time, the cold, calculated, swarming attack pushes through your defense. And I guess that would deal some kind of damage. No, wait. Those damage would be fatigue, and he's reduced by. Okay, so I'm gonna say that it's kind of subs, like tries to overload your systems, and in doing so, like kind of subs more power from.
You're cutting in and out.
Kind of subs more power from your electricals, so I'm gonna give you.
What exactly are they trying to do?
Well, attacking you, and it will.
I know, but how?
Overwhelming your, making you lose. You are asking very hard questions.
Yeah.
Losing control, and in this case, what I figured out flash-wise, what happens is that because they overwhelm, push through your defense, they start
They're attacking your cybernetics.
cybernetics, which results in, because it will result in a fatigue. I imagine flat-wise it's like they
it'll use my
with
coil
Electra
sandwich.
coil and facing more power, so you get 2 fatigue levels.
I can sponge double my toughness, so that's nothing. Rather, I can sponge my toughness before I have to start worrying about levels of fatigue. So.
And they start fighting back to push you out of the system. So you don't need to make security, but further, or rather, each question starting from this one, you will have to make like tech use, which will get increasingly harder.
Okay.
So yeah, are you still trying to keep yourself in?
Are we on the ship right now?
Defense platform.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that. Are we on it?
Yes, you are inside, as I mentioned a few times.
Okay, I just don't remember us doing the actual trip to the ship as well. Yeah, may as well. I have what's it called? Toughness to sponge. So. Toughness to spare. He has to deal another 4 levels of fatigue before I have to start actually taking levels of fatigue. So, and even then, I can sap energy from the walls. So, yeah, I'll keep going. What's the difficulty of the test?
Okay, it starts from. Give me a moment. Okay, it will start from -10, and it will proceed with every step.
There you go.
Okay, for now you are fine. You are still keeping yourself in the system. What was the next question?
Next thing was I want to shut down bulkheads. Basically any bulkhead that's not a straight path where we are immediately about to go from when we walk away from this terminal. I want to close it and lock it.
Okay. I'm gonna say this results that you are consistently assuming they will not be able to teleport through. You are able to cut off several flanking routes that otherwise they would be able to take.
I just thought of another thing to do. Continue. And this will be actually the last thing I want.
Obviously, because of Necron bullshit, you are not able to cut off all of them, but you significantly reduce the number of ways they can get to you and flank you. So you are kind of leveling up the field.
Did you say that I have control of the flak cannons?
Yeah, some of the firepower. As I said, you have control of some of the firepower.
Any firepower that I have control of, that is on the side of the platform that the Necron ship is on, I'm going to turn it on the ship.
As the ships were returning, because they went out to attack your vessel, vessel retreated, and they started to come around. All right. Obviously, it is logical to say that even though this combat in interface internet is proceeding lightning fast, they also got already alarmed, so they would be able to try to.
Those aren't good rolls.
Yeah. Okay. I will give you that. Well, the 67 one, you get a few hits, like damage, but the ship manages to start going into evasive maneuvers, escape, like cloak again, hide from sensors, and probably after more time will pass, begin their repair protocols. 89, yeah, you decided, okay, might as well focus fire. You like pointed all the guns you had and like make a burst of fire, and the guy, Necron, just couldn't evade it in any other way. And it was like suddenly you hear like faint thum of as the second vessel gets obliterated from the space.
Cool. You're welcome. And honestly, that was unless you guys have some stuff that you'd like me to out of character stuff you'd like me to try, or in character stuff that you think that he would try. That's all I can think of.
Nothing I can particularly consider. We need to get to like the main operations and get full control of the guns.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, let's keep going then before they start to do any more. Before they start draining my coils again.
Okay, so
Alright,
I
as
kind
you
of
are, if I may just like one last thing, as you
Go
are
ahead.
like disengaging off, you can get like a feel on the one of the pig feet, and you see some movements through the corridors, and you can give me either common lore war or tactica imperialis.
I have both. I can do
Meaning
both.
that you can try to figure it out from their movement what they are trying to do, because obviously
Player in Palace is better.
they
though.
also
I
know
only,
that you are here, so they might
I only
be
get 30
reacting.
from that. 70, Jesus.
Okay, so it is pretty clear that their strategy, or what you think they are doing, and it is pretty logical. They are going to barricade and reinforce the strategic vital points of the defense platform.
Where? You got Creek.
They are going to. Is anybody else also hearing me cutting off, or is it only?
Oh, you're fine to me.
You cut off again for me. I'm gonna restart. What's it called? Because it's been doing it for.
Yeah, might be on your side. Demko.
Actually,
Or maybe not. I mean, Xantis said he
Let me check this.
hears me fine.
Crystal clear, man.
But yeah, not gonna lie, probably we won't be doing actual combat now because I kind of didn't prepare it, and it's half an hour until 3
Okay, I'm
a.m.
back. I'm back.
oops, wrong one.
Okay.
Is there a secret tongue, Necron?
They have their own language and their own glyphs, so I can actually
Okay.
translate this communications.
Is there anything I can get?
Well, it is assuming that they will continue doing communications,
They
knowing that
wouldn't.
they have
To be
intruder
fair,
in the
they would
system.
not. To be fair, they would not communicate with each other through any onboard tech.
Yeah, that's what I also this. So
They
sadly,
wouldn't.
no.
Yeah.
It doesn't
And they
make
probably
absolutely
wouldn't
any
do
sense
that.
for them. And they are not dumb Necrons. So what was the thing I wanted to say to you when you
Pity.
said I was cutting out?
Where did you say that they were reinforcing or something like that?
Strategic and vital points on defense platform.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. Oh,
So, yeah,
does the orbital defense platform have any inboard
onboard weapons.
security weapons, like emplaced autocannons or the like?
Do they?
Let me check. Yeah, actually they might have.
I
If we
will
can-
try to slave them.
Mm.
If you need a tech use test, I actually do that one at a level higher. So it's almost impossible barring a crit. It is impossible barring a crit failure for me to fail it.
You can roll. Because mind you, this is still the defense platform itself wasn't built by the Necrons. It is, according to lore, it was
Yeah, I know. It's what's it called? Imperial tech.
Imperial. So yeah, the weapons might injure or destroy a few of them, but then repair controls kick in or they teleport out.
It would be best
and they
so
take
that
it off, and
we
they take
slave them, but don't activate them immediately until
Yeah,
we're in
yeah.
a position to take advantage of it, so that they can add to our own firepower. Because
Also,
otherwise,
mind you, they are
the
not
Necrons will just.
the defense, the ultimate defense inside. They are not everywhere. They do not cover.
Mhm.
So it is
I will
a
take
support,
control
but
of them.
not all the time.
I'll take control of the ones that are there and turn them on if and when we need them.
Obviously, it also includes that you are able to force that, but they still can track what you're. No, they cannot. They don't track what you can do and do not in the system. Okay, so how are you going to proceed? Were you going to try to stealth or balls to the walls?
Stealth would probably doing stuff somewhat quietly would probably be the best idea.
Because you would probably be able to put schematics like some vents, some emergency passages. Obviously, you have to remember that these guys, seeing that they control the station, also know about them and they might cover them, but you know, something to think. Dude, they might be large vents.
Fucking John McClane.
Ho ho ho, I got a machine gun. So yeah, what should do?
I imagine Mayak is a twinky little guy. He could probably go crawling through a vent. I mean, that picture for Mayak is not the one I remember you using for Mayak. That's significantly more hair than he had originally.
Yeah, it was different.
That's because he got tired of us messing with him.
Yeah.
Anyways, are you guys be planning proceeding to stealth? If so, give me proper rolls. If not, I'm listening. What you?
Stealth isn't something I can do, so I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna hang in the back, and if you guys get caught, then okay.
It doesn't really matter. They already know we're here, and they probably know exactly where we are. So, and honestly speaking, do you really think we can out-stealth Necrons, or rather, not out-stealth, but stealth past Necrons who probably have all sorts of tech to detect us?
Good point.
I think speed
The good
is more
news is
of the
they will.
issue.
Good news is on the ship they will show up on Auspex because my Auspex picks up more than just life.
So, real quick, because I was only kind of half paying attention, what all did you do just then, Dimko?
I tried to see where they were. Can't find out where they are because the picked feeds are destroyed, as are the archives. So I don't know where they've been. I did, however, take control of the some of the smaller short-range weapons, and I also used them to. Did you say I destroyed or forced to run away one of the
Damaged
ships?
first vessel and forced him to cloak, and destroyed the second one.
So yeah, I did that, and I what's it called? I logicked where they're probably at right now, and I took control of the few inboard weapons.
But not using them yet, saving them for
Not using them yet, no.
All right. In that case, I guess we're headed for what? The control room, so to speak. Enemy ecclesiarchy, actually.
Oh, it's gone down a level?
The way that Xanthus got the ecclesiarchy to not send any more people after us was he basically threatened the archcardinal.
Oh, okay.
That was one of the options you could buy during the times. Don't mess with my operation.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gone from enemy to rival.
Other way around, but yes.
Oh, so it's gotten worse.
Now it is other way around because of that scene with Canones.
So now we're just rivals.
In the short...
Yay! Okay, so we're just rival. Cool.
I mixed it up. I thought enemy is lower tier. So it's like lower tier between enemy and rival.
Rival, we don't get along. Enemy, they're actively trying to hurt us.
Okay.
So
we're back to rival.
Okay.
Cool.
So last thing before I call it for today, because I'm starting to feel tired, and I don't have the upcoming fights prepared, so I will have to do that. I don't know if next week, because next Friday I have an exam, so but before we call a session now, because obviously you'll meet them in combat, and obviously you'll be able to see now clearly because they will represent their dynasty, and you'll be able to give me lore Xenos to see if you know which dynasty they are. And if you learn that, which you probably will, you will have something to think about, like figuring out why the fuck these guys are here. So yeah, you can give me rolls.
So, Forbidden Lord Xenos to recognize the dynasty. All of that.
Yeah. Forbidden Lord Xenos. Whoever wants to roll. Flat.
Don't have it.
Xenos.
Oh, Forbidden Lord Xenos.
It's you.
Jazz, time to shine.
$63. You still have 9 degrees. Jesus.
Yeah,
This is
seeing
my
the basis of
specialist suit.
success, I fully agree and understand when you said that. Yeah, you probably won't be playing Ascension because, yeah, the numbers get silly. And you actually have to homebrew stuff and start throwing like, okay, every check is like difficult minus 60 because you have so much bonuses.
I should show you the Necrons I made them fight. They were borderline unfair.
Oh Jesus!
For
For
now, I mean, I would be cool with that. For now, I was planning on using vanilla versions from Deathwatch book.
Vanillas
but
are so weak.
if you have some ideas, I will be willing to listen to them on Skype. Anyways, with Xanthis and Zhao, know that these guys represent a rather peculiar Arcos dynasty. They are from Empire of the Severed.
Empire of what?
Empire of the
Severed.
Severed.
So what does that mean?
Which means they are
Of the
quite
Severed.
far. They are quite far away from, well, their sphere of influence. Empire of the Severed is like, I'm gonna post you a map, so it's like under Segmentum Obscurus name, and they are on the very edge, on the very eastern edge of Segmentum Obscurus. You are in Calixis sector, so that's quite a distance away. And I remember reading about them. They have some specific thing regarding them, but now I don't remember. I will try to remember, for next session. But for now, that will be really it for me. And you know, regarding that last whisper, you can give me, Xanthis, you can give me 2 more, actually 1 more charm with +10.
Watch me fail it.
Yeah, for XP, it's fine.
Close.
For XP, I think I'm gonna give you XP after you deal with Orbiana.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks. Sudden sneeze is sudden. Anyways, that was